Well, good morning, everyone, team. Welcome back to the session, day 2 for Oracle Fusion HCM Cloud demo. So let me start the session for today. Meanwhile, anyone else to join, they can join parallelly. So on Saturday, we had the demo on Oracle Fusion HCM Cloud Applications team. And as part of that, we have seen introduction to the ERP, and then we have seen Fusion applications evaluation overview and what is Fusion application. Like we have discussed in which year Oracle introduced this Oracle Fusion HCM cloud applications in the market, and what are the different existing ERPs that Oracle acquired during at that time, and Oracle built this product. That all we have discussed at team. Then I have explained you the cloud deployment options we have in the system, like on-premise versus cloud deployment. Like whenever a customer buy the product from Oracle, the application will be delivered in 2 deployment options I told you. And again, within the cloud-based model, we have 3 deployment options I have told you, team, like SaaS, IaaS, and PaaS, right? Then I have explained you the types of companies involved, like who is the vendor, who is the client or the customer, and who is the consulting company, what will be their roles. And once we learn this technology, where we will be landing upon, like where we are going to start our career, right? That all we have seen in the types of companies involved with team. Then I have explained you the Fusion environment releases, like in which year Oracle introduced this product, and since then, what is the Fusion evaluation path, like what is the release versions that we have gone through, and what is the release current latest release of our Fusion cloud applications. And I have explained you the upgradation policy that Oracle will follow, quarterly upgradation policy, yearly 4 times that they're going to upgrade their product. And every time when they upgrade their application, what is the release sequencing that they are following. That all we have seen, team. And we have discussed about what are all the modules that we are having in this particular Oracle Fusion HCM cloud applications team, right? Like what comes under the functional side of the application and what comes under the technical side of the application, where we require the SQL prerequisite, and what are the different roles that currently the recruitment happening on this technology, what is the demand we have. That all we have seen in our last session, team, on the day 1 of demo on Saturday. And finally, we concluded the topic on Saturday with these offerings that we are providing as part of this particular course. What will be the course duration, and every day what will be the timings, total number of hours, and video access for lifetime, server access for 5 months, and what sort of materials we are going to provide, and what sort of placement related support we are going to provide. That all I have explained you. So with you all these things, we have concluded our demo on Saturday, team. So today also, as I told you, we are going to have the second demo session, continuing to the things that which we left out on day 1, team. So what we have to talk in this session, team, basically, we will be talking about today Oracle Knowledge Repository, and I will explain you the Oracle certification process. Once we're done with these 2, I will introduce to you the Fusion HCM cloud applications team. Like when a customer buy this product from Oracle, as I am telling you, cloud applications, I mean the Fusion applications are purely on a cloud-based model. How the application will be delivered, in which form the application will be delivered. Okay, that all we will see today, team. So it will be very interesting. Please try to focus on the session. If you have any doubts, I will be available at the end of the session to discuss with you freely. Okay, so I will talk about Oracle Knowledge Repository team. What I mean by Oracle Knowledge Repository, many people will be having that doubt. And in fact, many of my students used to ask me, Kumar, you are providing the materials which we are seeing in the drive folder for core HR, absence, payroll, and they are very well maintained and given by Oracle. From where we can access? Is there any way that we can directly access the Oracle database? I mean, Oracle standard materials directly, can we access anywhere in the system? Absolutely, team. So there is nothing we are going to pay for Oracle for that, and nothing we are going to create any ID within the Oracle University or nothing else. It's a free open source for any person who want to learn this particular course. They can access the Oracle documentation team. Where you can find that one? Just go to any browser and just type with Oracle repository. Type with Oracle repository. Here, the very first link that you will be seeing, team, Oracle Enterprise Repository for Fusion Applications. Go to this one. Okay. Once you land upon here, you have the options like search by product. And our product is what, team? Cloud applications. Click on cloud applications, team. And then you will land upon Oracle Fusion Cloud Application Suite. Here, you have access to all the products under Fusion Applications team. And one important thing I want to tell you, team, what is that? When you are knowing about Oracle Fusion Cloud Applications, it's not only HCM. We are learning HCM product under Fusion Applications team, but under the family of Oracle Fusion Applications, Oracle providing several products under that. Like we have Oracle Fusion Financials Cloud, Oracle Fusion HCM, that is our product, and we have Oracle Fusion CRM, Oracle Fusion Supply Chain Management, SCM, Oracle Fusion Procurement, and Oracle Fusion PPM, Project Portfolio Management. We have different products available under Oracle Fusion Applications family team. So one such product we are going to learn is Oracle Fusion HCM. So we have other multiple products available in this family. So once you land upon this particular page, team, you can able to access all the documentation related to the products that are offered under Oracle Fusion. Wiplo, is it the issue for everyone or only Wiplo having the issue? Can any one of you confirm? Am I audible, team?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, you are audible.
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Wiplo, I think you have not connected to your audio. Just click on the mic symbol there. Just 1 second, team. Verma, can you please help Wiplo on that part? Can you please chat with him? Yeah, thank you. So once you come to Oracle Fusion Cloud Application Suite, here you can access all the products that which Oracle offering under the Fusion family. Like we have financials, accounting hub, procurement. Then this is related to supply chain, SCM, and this is our HCM. And this is sales, okay, CX, that is customer experience, sales automation. All the products that what Oracle offering under the Fusion Cloud family, that all applications you can see here, team. So as we are from HCM area, go to Human Capital Management team, okay, and then come to this human resources. So once you come to this human resources team, you go to all books on the left hand side. Come to all books. Okay. So once you come to all books team, if you click on the drop down in the view, you can filter, like you want implementation guides, you want administration guides, you want user manuals or user guides, what you want, you can filter accordingly here, team. Let's say First of all, I want implementation guides for all my modules in HCM product. Then keep implementation team. And if you scroll down, you can find the implementation guides for all your modules team, like implementing absence management, implementing benefits, implementing compensation, implementing global HR, global payroll. Then within payroll team, we have localizations like Canada legislation, China, India, Kuwait, Mexico, like each individual country payroll guides are available team. Then this is for time and labor, right? All the modules that what we have in our Fusion application team, whatever the modules I have mentioned, their implementation guides I can see here team. So let's say I want to get access to this document of absence. You have HTML or PDF. If you click on PDF team, you can access the PDF document directly here. See 184 pages document for implementing the absence management, the latest version 23C. And you can find each and every explanation about the topics team. Let's say I have a concept in absence management called derived factor or absence plan. If I click on that, an explanation about that one. So this is standard Oracle delivered material for all the modules team. You have to go to books and then you have to download, even you can download that one team. When you open the PDF or any PDF, if you open, you have the download button here. You can download to your laptop or PC. That flexibility also we have in the system. Okay. So this is the place where team you can access your Oracle documents that providing by the Oracle to everyone team. This is implementation guide. If you want user manuals team, you can go to user guides and then you can download that one. This is for absence module. This is for benefits module. This is for compensation. This is for core HR. This is for payroll, OTL, help desk. For everything you can see team. And on the left hand side, if you come to videos team, you can find some short videos that which Oracle providing for couple of topics in the system. You can filter again with the respective module for core HR, compensation, benefits, absence. You can filter accordingly team. It's a very short videos. Any new features or something Oracle want to explain, then you can come here. The most important thing why I'm explaining you this is every quarter I told you we will be having the upgrade in the system. Correct? Oracle following quarterly upgradation I told you. Means yearly 4 times Oracle giving upgrade to their application. That's what I told you in the last class. Every time when the application is getting upgraded team, okay, every time when the application is upgrading team, you will be seeing some new features coming up in the system. Enhancements Oracle going to give. Okay. So every time, whenever the new features coming in the system team, how we will be knowing about that? Now we are in 23C. I want to know in this upgrade, what new features Oracle given in the product. Or let's say next upgrade is going to come, 23D. I want to know what are the new features that Oracle coming up in this particular release. That also you can access in this particular area only team. So here you can access your books for all the modules team. And just above the books, you have something called cloud readiness or what's new. So go to this one, cloud readiness or what's new. So in the what's new, you can able to find team. Once you come here, come to human capital management, and these all are your modules team. Human resource means core HR, that is global HR, then help desk, then benefits, compensation, then talent management. If I expand team, my talent management, recruiting, learning, then workforce management. If I expand, my absence, time and labor, my payroll. Here you have all the modules I can see here in my HCM team. Come to HR, let's say I want for global HR module, and then team, in the what's new area, in the human resource, click on HTML. Here you will land upon the table of contents for what's new. And here see team, update 23C. Then prior to that, I have 23B. Then prior to that, I have 23A. And last year releases team, 22D, 22C, 22B. I can see what are the upgrades happen almost 1 year backward also team. Let's say this currently we are in 23C team. Select that one, 23C. Now you will land upon 23C release notes. We will call them as release notes team. So expand this core HR, that is global HR. So you can find here team. So Oracle will give with a clear-cut explanation about that new feature. So in 23C, in area of responsibility concept in global HR module, some new feature they came up called introducing areas of responsibility usage. Okay, what is that explanation? And we screenshot in the front end where that particular new feature is coming. See team, in this responsibility template, some usage is there. That option came here team. Earlier it was not available. Then if you go to some document of record, okay, there is a concept in my core HR module called DOR team, document of records. In that, some tags concept Oracle introducing with the screenshot and where that impact is going to be there. So you can study all your features in this release notes team. This is very important. I want everyone to be focused or to be using this in the coming future also team. Throughout your journey with these applications, learning the technology should not stop instantly here itself team. It's not about the 2.5 months course you are doing and you are just thinking that that is what sufficient. It's not like that team. It will be sufficient, but you have to grow along with the application team. The only point that I want to make here is you should also grow along with the application. Timely upgrades will be coming up. You have to upskill to that particular upgrades. You should be intimated about that new features what coming up. So Kumar, I have to study every time. Then how come I am not that interested to study every time? See, though you are not interested, once you get into the project team, it's our responsibility. When we are in the project, every quarterly release, when Oracle coming up with new products, we have to go through all the new functionalities what coming in and we have to present it to the client. See, in this release, some new feature is coming. For our existing functionalities, there is no impact. So we can proceed with that one. Let's say if any impact is there, we have to explain to the client, no, there is some issue, new feature is coming, we have to implement that or else there is some impact to our existing features. So obviously, once you get into your job life, okay, once you are deployed into the project team, okay, job life. 1 second team, just give me a second, sorry. Okay, you will be coming up to these particular new releases on a timely upgrades team. Whenever the application is being upgraded, you have to come and you have to figure it out. What are the new enhancements are coming? So Oracle clearly documented all that new features and if any additional configurations are there, what steps we have to follow to enable that new feature in the system. That all you can able to access team. So this knowledge repository is free, nothing to log in. See, if I came here, anywhere did I log in team? No, I have not logged in anywhere. These are open source, but the only thing is people will be not familiar where to land upon to access all this data. So I hope now everyone understood how we can access the Oracle documentation team. Along with that, every quarterly upgrade, what are the new releases that Oracle coming up, where we can access them in the system. Okay, that is about Oracle knowledge repository team. And I also want to explain you the Oracle certification process because many of you having a doubt. Kumar, for SAP, we have certification where it's mandatory to clear that one, something like that. In Oracle Fusion, do I require to do the certification? Is it mandatory? See team, Oracle certification absolutely is not mandatory in this technology. Okay. And moreover, how the certification concept will be there means for entire application, let's say team, our product that which you are learning, the technology is Oracle Fusion HCM cloud applications. This is our application or the tool that we are learning. So coming to the certification team for entire product or for the entire application, you don't have any certification. Then what, Kumar? Respective to the module wise, we have different modules like we have core HR, we have absence, we have payroll, we have talent, we have compensation, OTL, right? Oracle offering the certifications or conducting the examinations for each module separately team. It's not something like we have a global certification for entire product of HCM. No. For individual module, we have the certification team. Let's say for global HR, if you want to do the certification, we have the exam name called Oracle Global Human Resource, okay, Implementation Specialist. Okay, this is the certification name for global HR. Or if you want to do certification for absence module, Oracle Global, okay, Global Absence Management Implementation Specialist. This is the exam for global absence. Absence module. Like we have for payroll, we have for talent, we have for compensation, benefits. For individual module wise, Oracle offering the certification team. And for every examination or the module that you want to write the exam, they have the module examination code. For core HR team, for global HR module, the examination code will be IZO or 1ZO, okay, 1046/23. Then for this, we have IZO 1056/23. Like that, for every module that if you want to write the certification team, we have the examination code available. I will be sharing you out all the list of examination names and the examination codes available team. That's okay. So like this, for every module we have. Then what is the pattern of examination, Kumar? Let's say I want to write. Then how can I apply? Basically, Oracle partnered with a company called VU Pearson. Okay. We have a company called VU Pearson team. If you go to your browser, you can search with, okay, VU Pearson. Okay. Then you will land up on this one team, Pearson VUE. This is the examination partner for Oracle to conduct the certification exam. Prior to COVID team, we used to go to the VU Pearson's examination center in your nearby cities, and you have to book your slot and you have to write the exam. But post-COVID, Oracle conducting the examinations both in offline and online mode. So you can go to this particular VU Pearson website, you can search with your examination name or the code, and you can book your slot. Okay, that will redirect to Oracle University page where you can book your exam with your respective availability slot and time, and you can write the exam sitting in your home. And the examination pattern for each module team, you will be facing 50 to 65 questions. The number of questions for each module, it's not static team, dynamic for each module. One module will have 50 questions. Payroll module, you might find 60 questions. Or core HR module, you might have 65 questions. Somewhere between 50 to 65 questions you will be getting in the examination of each module team. And the pattern of questions will be choose the correct answers. Choose the correct answers type. Means a question followed by ABCD options. You have to select the appropriate one. Negative marking will also be there. And the pass percentage will be 70% team. At least 70% you should get in order to complete the certification team. Then instantly, once you complete the exam, within half an hour, the exam results will come to your email ID. So our team going to guide you for this entire process team. Kumar, what support that you will be providing for this? If we want to write the Oracle certification exam, we will be providing you with the dumps that are available to you. Dumps means the question and answers. Let's suppose you are writing core HR module certification team. Whatever the question and answers that will come in that particular exam, we have that question and answers readily available to you. So we are going to support with the dumps. Many of our candidates successfully cleared their examination with the dumps that we provide. Now the question is, what is the cost of this module? And is it a refunded if we are reimbursed or refunded back if something we have failed in the exam something? For each module, Oracle charging 20,000 INR plus applicable taxes. For each module, the examination cost is 20,000 plus applicable taxes team. And it is a non-refundable payment. Means you have booked the exam, you failed, that's all. No multiple attempts concept, only one attempt. If you have failed the exam team, you have not received 70% of marks, then you will be failed and that amount will be blocked. So one time for one payment, non-refundable team. If any of you people, if you people are working in any existing IT companies, please do check with your internal HR team or your manager. Free coupons companies will provide team. I'm talking about people who already working in some IT companies, in some other domains if you are working. Because some companies will spend some amounts for their employee certification. You can check with your managers and you can get the coupons. Like you can write the exam at free of cost. Your company will pay for it. Check with your company. If you are not from any company, you are a fresher, okay, or you have other domain experience, now moving to this one, you have to pay out of your pocket and you have to write it. Now the main question to everyone, is it mandatory? Kumar, should I do the certification? Then only I will get the job? No, absolutely not mandatory team. No company will choose or take you based upon your certification that you have done. It's all about your performance in the interview, how you are performing in the interview team. Certifications will be added value in your profile. Probably when HR screenings your profile from in the Naukri portal or something, it might have bit advantage, but not much. Where basically certifications will have an weightage means once you join the organization team. Sometimes in some projects team, customers will ask the company to deploy the certified resources. So at that time, company will ask you to clear the certifications team. There you might have a weightage to allocate you in the project. Or within your company internally, every year when they're conducting the performance evaluation, your manager might evaluate based upon the certifications you are holding in that particular year, except in these two criteria, but not in the recruitment time. Whenever you are dropping your profile in the Naukri or whenever you are going for interview, your selection will not be based upon the certification team. Okay. Because there are many ways where people buying out the certifications unofficially. So companies do know that. That is the reason the screening something in the interview, what they want to do, they will do. And depending upon your performance only, they are going to recruit you team. So it's not a mandatory concept, it's an optional thing. So if you want to do, you can do. Any manager of yours, once you get into the job, if they're asking you, you can do that. Or else it's not bothered or it's not important for you guys to go with this certification exam. But as I want to make you understand how the pattern of examination, what is the examination way that we have to book everything, I have explained you team. And the validity for certification exam is 18 months. Every year Oracle will give new paper team. So this is 2023, new paper came. So once you write the exam, let's say you are writing today on July 2023. Once you clear that one, it will be validity for 18 months. Okay, 1.5 year it will be valid. Next, again, you have to write the fresh paper because it's a upgradable application, right? Every three months, new features are coming. So Oracle given 18 months as a validity for anyone who writing the certification exam. But typically, if I want to, I mean, if you ask me, no company will consider the timelines of that one team. They will check whether you are certified or not, which certification you did 2022, 2023. Usually they won't that particular on that period team. But officially 18 months is the validity for the certification. After that, it will expire. So this is about the certification concept within our HCM cloud applications team. Okay, knowledge repository, we have seen team. Okay, where to access the Oracle documentation, we have seen. And the certification process also, we understood team. Now let me go to the application. Let me introduce to you the application team. So by this time, I believe all of the people who attended the session on Saturday and today are familiar or understood with what is the application we are going to deal with. Who is going to use this application in the real time, right? What is that? Oracle Fusion HCM cloud applications. Who will be using this application in real time? In any organization in order to conduct their HR business operations. This is the HR suite or the HR application which will be used team. So we are going to configure the application according to the client requirement in the consulting companies that where we are working. That's what I told you. Now team, I want to introduce to you the application. Like whenever a client or a customer buying this product from Oracle, in what way the application will be delivered team. Let's say if you buy a mobile, you will get that mobile delivered physically, correct? We can see that physically with our eyes and we can collect that, we can touch and feel. Let's say how this application will be delivered or this software will be delivered to any client or the customer team. For example, you take Tata Group. Okay, Tata is the client who buying this product from Oracle team. Okay, this is our client, let's assume. Okay, when Tata purchased this product from Oracle, how the application will be delivered team? As I am telling, Oracle Fusion applications are purely working on a cloud-based model. So when I use a word cloud, nothing is physical or nothing to be delivered in a application format where we have to install nothing. As we all know, our Oracle Fusion HCM cloud applications are purely on a cloud-based technology. When the Tata Group purchasing the license from Oracle team, they will be delivered with this URL. The application will be delivered just in the form of this URL team, like this. This is the application. This is the application team. HTTP, okay, /FA/ETAQ, okay, then some textual format you have team. So the application will be delivered in the form of just URL. So you no need to install anywhere the application team in your laptops or PC. You no need to maintain anything with respect to this. Just take this URL, okay, copy it in any of your browsers. Let's say I'm going to the new tab and just I'm copy pasting my URL here and I'm clicking on search, enter. Now see, my screen is getting loaded. Then I will land upon the application team. Basically sign in credentials we have to give. But in my Google Chrome, my password automatically saved. That's why I logged in. But basically, this is the page you will be landing upon team. Once you give your URL, this is the page that you will land upon. Sign in Oracle Applications Cloud. So anywhere am I installing it? No. So this is what team. The cloud-based model delivery means the application will be delivered just in the form of this URL. And we have multiple names to call it. See, when you're going for a project in the real time, when you are joining the company, we should be familiar with some terminologies within the system. You should not call it with a regular layman English word, something like that. You should use some application terminologies, okay, which Oracle telling us to use. What is that, team? The application, you can call it as, in a regular layman word, that is URL, okay, or you can call it as instance, okay, or you can call it as environment or environment, okay, okay, or you can call it as server, or you can call it as POD. We have multiple names to call our Fusion applications team. You can call it as just as URL, or you can call it as an instance, or you can call it as environment, or you can call it as, okay, or you can call it as server, or you can call it as POD. You have multiple names to call the application team. Okay, instance, environment, server, or POD. POD means platform on demand. You can call it as platform on demand. Because team, in cloud-based model, the subscription will be, in the cloud-based model team, the application buying or the enrolling will be on a subscription basis. You will be getting a platform on your demand, that whatever you are paying for the subscription with to Oracle, the application will be delivered to you. That is why we will call it as platform on demand, POD. So when you're working in the project team, your colleagues might be calling the environment. Hey Kumar, can you give the environment for so-called client? Or can you give me that instance? Or can you give me the server details? Anything that you listen out of these words, they are referring to the application team. Okay. So we can call the application in different names: instance, environment, server, pod, or URL. In our regular basic terminology, if you ask me, you can call it as URL team. Okay. Now, I want to tell you, whenever a customer buy the license from Oracle, how many instances or the URLs or the environments that the client will be delivered with? I want to talk about that one also, team. Now, Tata Group purchasing the license from Oracle for their in-house HR operations. They bought this HCM license from Oracle. So team, within the environments team, okay, or the instances or the applications team, we have couple of environments like production environment. Like I want to talk about here, types of environment or instances. Okay, I want to talk about this thing before going to the instance and showing the basic features. I want to talk about types of environments team. Like when any customer buy the license from Oracle team, the application will be delivered with a couple of instances or environments. You'll be getting couple of applications team. Like we have production environment, we have test environment. Okay, we have production environment and we have test environment team. So any client, when they purchase the license from Oracle, these two environments by default they will receive as part of their subscription payment team. So what do you mean by production environment and what do you mean by test environment, Kumar? See, when this client buying the license, Tata Group will give the project to some consulting company. Let's say Deloitte is there. Okay, Deloitte is the software or the IT company in the market. So what Tata Group will do, once they buy the application from Oracle, they will give the project to these IT companies. So we will be working in these companies as a consultants, I told you. Correct. Oracle consultants. Now team, we as a team, let's suppose 5 or let's say 10 members, we as a team map to the project for Tata team. So we are working in Deloitte, our company got the project. So we 10 members are there as a team, technical people, functional people, integration people. We are 10 people, okay, who are going to deploy for the project of Tata Group. So when the implementation, now what we have to do, team, we have to start configuring the system. When they buy the product from Oracle, they will get the blank product with all the features in the system. So once Tata gives the project to these IT companies or the consulting companies, these people will configure the application according to their requirement. So end-to-end setups and configurations we are going to do in the application team. So we will call that phase as implementation phase. We will call the phase as implementation phase. When the project we are preparing, I mean, when the project is being implemented, team, that phase we will call as implementation phase. So when any customer buy the product from Oracle team, Oracle will give two environments or two instances for them. One is production and one is test. Production environment is the actual real application which our client will be using in their day-to-day activities team. What do you mean by production environment? Production environment is the actual application which our client will be using in their day-to-day life. Let's suppose it looks like this. Okay, production environment team. So in their day-to-day activities, HR activities, the client side people will be using whatever the application is there. That is the production. It's a real actual application team. So for the production environment team, Oracle will give one proxy environment called a test environment. What do you mean by this one, team? In the initial time of implementation, we will be working as an implementation team. When we go for a client project team, client will give access to test environment first of all. So all the configurations and setups we will first do in the test environment team. So during the time of implementation, during the time of configuring the system team, client will give access to test environment to our team. So first we will be working in the test environment. All the configurations and all we will do in this particular test environment, and we will present it to the client. Once client tested all the setups that we have configured in the system, and if client is okay, yes, this is what our requirement, you have configured correctly, client team will test everything in this test environment team. They will do different transactions, they will perform all their day-to-day activities, they will test the environment team. If every setup is fine, then client will give sign off. Okay, all configurations you have configured correctly here. Then we have to migrate these configurations to the production environment team. So directly when we go for a project, production environment client will not give to us. Client will give test environment to our team. We will configure everything in test and we will show to that client. Client side IT team will do all the testings in that, and if everything is okay, they will give the sign off. Then we will move that solution to the production team. And once everything is moved, we will be live the production. So the client will be using the environment in their day-to-day HR activities team. So how you can identify that seeing the URL, it is a production, it is a test environment team. So every client, let's suppose one more thing I want to tell you, team. When you are working for a project, sometime you will be in a situation to work for multiple projects also. Some companies will allow you to work for multiple projects, team. In that case also, how can you identify product to product, the differentiation, how you will understand? See, team, this is one application team, starts with FA/ETAQ. I will show you one more application team. This is one more application team, which we will be using for our another trainings basically. Let me show you the another application. Okay. Then one more application I have, something like ESLL. So client to client in the URL, these 4 characters will be deferred, team. So this is something very important every individual should know. these 4 characters team. Customer to customer, these 4 characters. Here, if you can see in this URL, you can see what team? You can see what? FA/ETAQ, correct? And here what you are seeing? EDRX. Here what you are seeing? ESLL, right? So these are called as pod numbers team. In any project that you are working, you have to observe these 4 characters. Customer to customer, when Oracle selling their product team, in the URL, this difference will be there. One customer having ETAQ, then another customer will have another 4 characters, let's say EDRX, then ESLL. These 4 characters only we will call it as pod number for the instance team. So customer to customer, you have to follow that one. Okay, this is one thing. Now within the same customer team, let's say our client is Tata Group. We working in Deloitte, we got the project team Tata Group. Now how we can identify which is production environment and which is test environment? Production will have like this team, then test environment team, sorry, we have something like this. After this 4 characters of pod number team /test. So in the URL, you will find after your 4 characters, that is pod number, you will find it as /test. If any URL, if you find as /test, then that is the test environment of your production environment team. So this is the actual real-time application which client will be using in their day-to-day life. For the production environment team, additionally, Oracle give one proxy type of environment, that is a test environment team. So first, initially, when we go for a project, client will give access to test environment for our team. So we will do all the configurations, our setups, everything here in this one. Once everything is fine, then we will move to production. But team, we have some additional environments also there, something called dev environments. Project to project, this count will be varies. It's not static basically, but ideal conceptual wise, if you have to understand team, production and test. When a customer buy the license from Oracle team, okay, when a customer buy the license from Oracle team for the licensing fee that what they have paid, these are the 2 environments they will receive, production and one test environment to that production. That's all. But additionally, if any customer buy additional fee, okay, Oracle will give additional environments also called development environments. But these are chargeable. Okay, by default in the licensing fee, okay, by default, when the customer buy the application in the licensing fee, only production and test they will be receiving team. Additional dev environment, if you want for your production, customers have to buy additional licensing free from Oracle. Then what is the use of this? How we can identify the dev environment team? The URL looks like this. In the place of test team, we will have /dev. So any application, if you find after your pod number /dev, that is the development environment team. That is the development environment team. So why we require development team? See, in every implementations, customers want to do certain customizations in the system. Okay, some new sort of developments they want to try in the system. Any integrations they want to try out. Okay, everything, anything. Then they have to go with the dev environment team. Along with the test, they will also subscribe for dev environment. So all sort of customizations, new developments, anything they can do in this one. Basically, every customer in the market team, if you ask me, a part of these 2, by default for your production test environment, Oracle will give within the license fee only. But additional dev environments also customers will take. Okay. If you ask me the standard process that how in every project will happen is client will give us the dev environment team. So all the developments first we will do in this environment. Once it is okay here, we will move to the test environment, all the configurations. Here our client will do all sort of testings and all. If they are okay, then the solution will move to production. And this will be used in their day-to-day life. So these dev environments, client can take one dev environment or two dev environments, three dev environments also. It's all depends upon size of your client company and scope of the project team. So I want you people to be in the understanding that production is what the actual real-time environment our client will be using. But before configuring the setups in the production, we will be first doing in dev and test environments team. So any project you go, you will be hearing these names commonly: dev environment, test environment, production environment, like that. So what I want to tell you, I explained to you. Again, this topic we are going to see in our implementation project. When we are going to see our workshop on the implementation project, again, I'm going to talk about the licensing and in which environment we will be working, in which phase, that all we are going to see again, team. So these are the types of environments basically our client will receive when they buy the license from Oracle. Now, team, let me get into the application and let me give you the introduction to that one, team. So what I told you, the application will be delivered in the form of URL. Okay. So that I have pasted in my browser. Once you copy paste that environment in any of your browsers, team, this will be the page that you will be landing upon. Sign in Oracle Applications Cloud. And here you have your user ID and password. So if you have to log in into the system, then you have to pass your user ID and password here, team. Kumar, what is this user ID and password? Who will be giving that? Let's suppose we as an implementation team, we are 10 members from Deloitte. We are going to work on our Tata client's product implementation we are going to do. So Tata Group given access to the environments now. When they giving the environment access, team, our user IDs and password also will be provided to us. If not, how to create that? In tomorrow's session, we are going to start with our security concept, team. I'm going to tell about that, how the user accounts in the system will be created on them. So basically, if you have to log in into the system, you have to provide your user ID and password, team. So I'm having a user called HCM_IMPL17. I'm using that user password and I can click on sign in, team. Here I want to show you one more thing before entering into the application. Select language we have. See, basically Oracle applications are multi-language supported applications, team. Okay. So any of your client expecting to use the application in their own mother language, let's say if you're implementing a project in China and they want to use the application in their own Chinese language, then select that one, team. See, while you logging in only, when you choose the language and if you sign in, see, everything got changed now to Chinese. See, or if you want Japanese, or if you want something like Thai, whatever the language, team, if you select here, everything related to the application will be changed. And if you sign in, the application language also will be in that native language, team. So Oracle applications are multi-language supported applications. Anything, Arabic if you want, then see, it change it to Arabic. Every language you can choose here. Now I want English. Now I came back to English, team. Then whenever you signing in into the applications, team, you have forgot password like every other applications, team, in Gmail also, or in Facebook or Instagram, anything what you are using, team. When you are trying to logging in, if you forgot your user ID or you forgot your password, then you have the option, right? Forgot password. Same for the Fusion applications also, team. Any employee, when they're logging into the system, if they forgot their username or password, they can click on this forgot password. Okay. Then you have you can give your email ID here and you choose whether you forgot your username or you forgot your password, select the right option and submit team. To this email, password reset link and username details link will be sent by the application team. So forgot password will be there here if any employee forgot their password for the application. Okay, if everything is fine, I know my user ID and password, I have given my credentials, click on sign in. I will land upon the Oracle Fusion Cloud Applications team. See, I landed upon what? Oracle Fusion Cloud Applications. This is my home screen. What is that? A welcome message. Good morning, HCM implementation 17. This is the user that which I logged in currently in the application team. My user details here I can see my name. So every employee when they log in into the system, this is the welcome note that they will be receiving team depending upon that noon. If it is morning or if it is afternoon or evening, accordingly it will come in the system automatically. And here team, once you log in into the application, you could able to see several sections coming up. We have sales, service, me, procurement, my client group, help desk, and we have an arrow towards the right. If I click on that, more sections coming up here team. If I click on right side arrow, more sections are coming up. And under each section, okay, you are again seeing subsections under that team. Let's say my client groups is there. Under that, I can see hiring, journeys, new person, right? Performance, goals. I can see that thing. If I go to me, then I can see some sections under that one related to me. If I go to service, then I can see subsections. What are these team? This entire area, we will call as springboard. What do you mean by this area team? This entire area, we will call it as springboard. Okay. And within the springboard, whatever the sections that you are seeing horizontally here team, these all sections, we will call them as functional areas. My client groups is one functional area. Procurement is one functional area. Me is one functional area. Help desk is one functional area team. Under each functional area, whatever the subsections you are seeing, let's say under my client groups, I have hiring, journeys, new person, person management. These all are called as sub-functional areas in the system team. What are these? This is a functional area. Under that, whatever you are seeing, we will call them as sub-functional areas in the system. Okay. And this entire area, whatever I highlighted thing, we will call it as springboard. And whatever you are seeing in the springboard, the functional areas team, if you come to the left side top corner, we have 3 lines coming up team. What is that? When I keep my cursor on that, what it is telling me, that is called as navigator. So whatever the functional areas you are seeing in the springboard horizontally, these all functional areas team, you can see in the navigator also. But here you can see in the vertical way. See, if I click on the navigator team, a bar will open towards the right. See, we have sales, service, me, procurement, my client group. The same things you can see here. See, sales, service, me, procurement, my client groups, help desk, right team? So under each of the functional area, whatever the sub-functional areas we have here team, that all you can see here team. If you go to sales, see workspace, activities, deal registration, see workspace, activities, deal registration. So whatever we see in the springboard area, that you can also find in the navigator team. If you go to my client groups team, if you expand that section, the functional area, under that, whatever we have seen, hiring, journeys, new person, all these things you can see here team. Under my client groups, hiring, journeys, new person. So this we will call it as springboard, and this we will call it as navigator team, right? And then if you come here, team, we have a home icon here. What do you mean by this home icon? Like in your mobile also, team, any page that you be on, if you click on home button, what happens? You will come to the main home screen, correct? In Fusion application also, let's say I'm going to my client group and I'm going to some new person. So I landed upon some page. Then I can pick up some action here, team, something I have hired an employee, different transactions I can pick up something like this. Now I came to some page here, team. Now I want to go back to my main home screen. In whatever the screen I be on, if I click on home button, okay, if I click on home button, 1 second, team, because some mandatory options will create the issue. When I click on home button, my screen is getting loaded. See where I will land upon. See, I came back to my home screen. So the home button is that one. You be on any screen. If you want to come back and land up on the main home page, then click on this home button, team. Then we have something called favorites and recent items. See, team, in my Google Chrome, I have some star icon. What this option will do? Bookmarks, right? Any frequent accessible URLs or the web links that I want to store in my Google search engine, then I can bookmark that particular link, right? Similarly, within the Fusion application, team, any frequent setups or the configurations or the pages that you will be coming frequently, you want to bookmark that, you have the favorites button available, team. Let's suppose, team, one of the employee who is working as a HR associate in the organization. Every day his activity will be coming to this my client group, going to the new person. So basically, once we hand over the system to the client, if they want to hire the employees team, they will come to my client group, new person, hire an employee. So that person everyday duty will be, once after he coming to the office at 10 a.m., he will be performing the hirings in the system, like my client group, new person, and hire an employee. So this is one of the tasks in the system, team. Every day he will be doing that one. So beyond the task that where you will be landing upon, team, go to this star button, favorites. Okay, go to the star button, favorites, and click on team, add to favorites. Okay, so this is the task called hire an employee. Now I clicked on add to favorites, team. I can create the folder here, like something like my daily routine tasks, something I'm giving for my understanding purpose, like this, team, tasks. And that particular hire an employee, okay, I'm grouping in this particular folder, save and close, team. Now, okay, come back to the main home screen. Now, team, as soon as I landed upon my application, once I signed into my system and I came to my application, team, rather than going to my client group, new person, then picking up hire an employee task, directly I can go to my favorites. Here my folder came in my favorites folder, my daily routine task. If I click on that, see hire an employee coming up here. So if I directly click on this, I will land upon hire an employee page. See, so it is nothing but, team, your day-to-day setups, the most frequent performed setups or the screens, whatever we will be coming, team. You can be on that particular screen and you add that into your favorites folder, team. All your screens you can add here, setups you can add here, team. So day to day, whatever that you are performing, simply you can come directly here in your favorites button, you can pick up the appropriate task. Kumar, is it mandatory? It's not, team. You can go from here also, my client group, new person, hire an employee, you can do that. But if you want to add any setups as your favorites, you can do that one. Then recent items we have, team, like we have in our Google Chrome also history, right? The recently browsed app URLs you can able to access. Similarly, in the Fusion application also, team, recent items, if you go, what are the recent screens that we have navigated that you can see? See, just now we gone to new person page. Prior to that, hire an employee. Prior to that, search person. You can see all your recent items here, team. So this is about home button. This is about the favorites button and recent item. And here we have watch list. So this is nothing to do from the point of HCM, team. Please ignore that. Financials and supply chain people will be using that one most. And here team, if you come, we have notifications. So in our Fusion application team, we have a concept called workflows and approvals. I told you right here, when we're talking about the modules in the yesterday session, I mean on Friday, on Saturday, I was explaining you, there is a concept in the system called a workflows and approvals team. What is this basically? Any setup or any transaction happening in the system, you can route that for an approval team. Means today, one of my employee applied the leave in the system. I want to send that leave approval for the concerned manager to approve or reject. Or today HR hiring a new employee. I want to send that for an approval to the concerned HR manager. So in the bell icon team, notifications, all the approvals related notifications will come team. If I'm a manager, I can see all the notifications team. Like either I have here, it's an FII notification, but if anything I have to approve, here I will get approve and reject buttons. I can perform whatever I want from this one. So the managers will be receiving the notifications in the bell icon here team. So every day morning they can come, they can go to the bell icon and they can see the notifications that were received to him. Okay. And then team, within this page only, if you scroll down, we have something here, see team. What is that? Quick actions are there. What do you mean by quick actions team? See, if we have to perform anything in the system, any setups or any transactions team, I can go to my client group, then I can go to new person, okay, and then team, I can go to different tasks like hire an employee, pending worker, contingent worker, non-worker, like that. Rather than going in this way, like going to the functional area, then again going to the sub-functional area and picking up the task for everywhere team. Let's say if I go to my client group, I have absences. If I click on absences team, I can find several tasks coming up here within the absence module. These all are different configurational tasks I have team. Rather than coming like this, you can find them quickly here in the quick actions. See? Within the new person, I have hired an employee, but directly see I have hired an employee here. Then I have different transactions. If I scroll down and if I click on show more, under my client groups, whatever the sub-functional areas I have, see employment I have, then all the tasks within that. Then new person, I have see add a pending non-worker. Then under compensation, what are all things internally we have that all things. Then learning, then we have time. For every functional area that what you see under my client groups, within the sub-functional area, whatever the tasks we have team, we can quickly access them here. These all are the tasks or the setups which are inherited within this each of the sub-functional area team. So if you want to access, you can access them from quick actions also team. And if you scroll down, you have an analytics area here. Basically, we have a concept called infolettes. Any reports from the back end, if you want to pull and if you want to fetch in the front end, you can able to keep it here team. Then if you come to the right side taskbar here, this is settings and action team. If you come here, click on that, this is settings and action. So here you have sign out option team. Like every day once you complete your configurations or your work, you want to sign out of the application team, you can come and you can sign out of the application team. And here, if you want to check what is the release of the current application team, you can scroll down and you can pick up this one team, like about this application. If you click on this, you can see the latest version of the application here. And if you come to this settings and action team, we have set preferences here, accessibility settings here, and we have administrational things here. So over the span of time, we will understand what are all these things, because today it's too early to discuss all these things. What is this setup and maintenance? What is this edit pages? We will see in our next coming sessions team. So we have the search bar also available here. If you click on that one, search bar will open team. Any setups or any tasks you want to search in the system, or any employees if you want to search in the system, you can able to search from the search bar also here team. So this is the basic introduction or the cosmetic level introduction or the high level intro about the application team, how the look and feel of the application will be, what will be the home page layout, what we will call these are the springboard, navigator, and what are these icons. That's what we have planned for today's session, team. So we had a demo on Saturday, continued to that one. Today also we had the demo, team, and we are done with our 2 demos. From tomorrow onwards, we are going to start our regular sessions, team. Our actual classes will be starting from tomorrow. So we are going to start with our very first concept, that is security administration, team. When you go for a project, let's say you got recruited and you got deployed into the project, if it is an implementation project, team, before starting the configuration of any module in the system, the very first topic that we will be working on will be security administration, team. Here we are going to talk about how the user accounts will be created, how the access is being provisioned. Now I logged in as HCM_IMPL17. How this user account created in the system, and once I log in, I could able to see several functionalities here, team. Different sections I could able to see. Correct? Why all these functionalities I could able to see? How that access concept in Fusion application is working. That we have to know, team. So any project that you go, the very first fundamental concept that we will be working on will be security administration. So in tomorrow's session, I'm going to start with our very first topic in our training, that is security administration, team. So that's all for today, team. Let me go to the questions for today. But before going to the questions for today, let me announce something to you. Like, whoever had to share your details, I think Verma from our admin team probably reaching out to you in the chat box. I request you to please drop your details, team. If you have already dropped your details, that is fine. But whoever had to share your details, please do share your details here, team. So we are done with our free demo sessions yesterday and today, Saturday and today. From tomorrow onwards, whoever confirmed their enrollments with the payments, we are going to share you the new meeting link for tomorrow's class, team. So please do confirm your enrollments today, or anything that you want to have. If you want to discuss with me, you can directly reach out to me on this number. As you all know, my number here. I'm just posting it again in the chat. Okay. So I request everyone to please confirm your enrollments today, team, so that we can share the new meeting link for tomorrow's session. So we will be adding you out in the WhatsApp community also, the group for your batch, where going forward, any communication from the institute that you have to do regarding the class schedule or regarding the materials sharing, class notes sharing every day, or the environment link sharing will be done in that WhatsApp group only. So whoever confirms, we are going to add you people in the WhatsApp group as well, team. So as soon as you confirm the enrollment, you will be getting access to the our LMS portal, team. Like if you go to our website, as I told you, you will be getting access to the course, team. Like as I told you, everyday sessions will be uploaded. So today's session also, for your reference purpose, I will ask the team to upload in the YouTube. You will be getting the link. But starting from tomorrow, whoever confirm their enrollments, you will be getting access to the website, team. Like you can log in with your credentials. Okay. You can come to login. As I mentioned, you can log in with your credentials and you can find your course here, team. Everyday sessions will be uploaded in the portal. So as soon as the session completes, in the next 1 hour, the sessions will be uploaded. So you will be getting access to this course dashboard of our website, and also the application access for practicing. Along with that, materials, everything will be followed by. So I request everyone, please do confirm the enrollments today, team. You can reach out to us in the WhatsApp number, which I have posted in the chat, so that we can add you in the WhatsApp group and share the access to you accordingly, team. From tomorrow, we will be sharing the new meeting link so that you can continue from tomorrow with our very first topic that will be starting is security administration. So let me go to the questions for today's topic.